Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Jennifer, and today I will be diving into your most asked questions, whether it's about self-care, mental health, and just an all-around of getting to know who I am. You sent some amazing questions and I can't wait to dive into it. Whether you're looking for self-care tips, real talk on parenting, motherhood, or mental health all around, I'm your go-to, I'm your girl, aka almost licensed to become a professional therapist. Or if you're just wanting to get to know me better, go ahead, fire away with the questions. I'm always ears open. So with that being said, let's get into it.
When the weekday feel like the weekend.
One question I received on Instagram was, how do you connect with yourself? So I mostly connect with myself by maintaining a lot of solitude time. I'm a mother of 3 and also a wife. So I feel like when I was younger, I did not take advantage of my time of being selfish. And I kind of regret that, but I'm learning to be a little bit of selfish and also create a balance to where I can give my time to my family and to my friends as well. So to stay connected to myself, I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and from 6 to 6:30, I take that time to pray, read the Bible, journal, and just enjoy my peace and quiet. Then after that, I'll begin my workout, and from that moment on, I'll be able to tend to my girls and help them get ready for school. Also spend time with my husband before we get our day started. But mostly just being in nature and a lot of solitude. I love my peace and quiet, so nature really helps me with that. I hike a lot when I'm able to. I love to travel, but it's really just absorbing that peace and quiet time for myself. Another question I got was, what's your favorite thing to create? So at first it was really just books and journaling, but that doesn't make any sense. At first it was just books. I'm a writer as well, so I love to create books to help other individuals metaphorically solve their own issues. I love poetry, so I write poetry, and in it I talk about feelings. I'm a very into my feelings girl, so I love to create books, but since I've become more comfortable with myself, that creation of books has turned into YouTube channel. It has turned into me having a podcast about 2 years ago. Along the way, I've been trying to just develop my confidence and find other outlets and avenues of creating, even if it's enjoying a hobby and introducing others to that hobby. But as long as it's something of an act of service, as far as creating, I'm open to doing that and just hoping that it'll inspire others and just find a way to spread love. I'm a lovey-dovey girl. Where are you from and what do you love most about the city? So originally I'm from Birmingham, Alabama, and I went to school at Troy University in Troy, Alabama. Then I moved to Florida for a little bit. Then I moved to Georgia, and then I moved to Colorado, and now I'm back in Georgia. But now I'm back in Georgia. What I love most about this city, Savannah, is that it kind of gives you that romantic feeling. If you into romance movies, it's kind of like a fairy tale feeling. I'm so into my head, and I love being imaginative and like maladaptive daydreaming. I daydream a lot. So the best time to go to the city is at the nighttime. The nightlife, I believe, is fun, but it can also be romantic. And you can just create your own romantic life down here. I don't know. I think that's what I love most about Savannah. But other than that, if I could pick anywhere else to go, I really would go somewhere else. But I don't like staying in one spot for too long. I don't think. Yeah, I don't. Home is where the heart is. What's your best advice for the next generation? I love that question. When I read that question, I was like, ooh, you got me. Because what is the best advice I can give to the next generation? But it didn't take me long to come up with the answer. So my answer was to find a hobby, which leads to finding passion. Finding passion leads to creating. Creating leads to inspiration. Inspiration leads to having hope or establishing faith. Establishing faith and creating hope will lead to gratitude. Gratitude leads to love, and that's what the overall agenda is, right? Spread love and to find love and to give love, and it's just love, love, love. If the world had more love, I promise you the world would not be as messed up as it is. And I really think that's the real answer that everyone is looking for, love. So that's my advice for the next generation. All of that, what I said: hobby, creating, passion, inspiration, hope, faith, gratitude, and then love. What got you interested in mental health? So what got me interested in mental health is that, so my mom's schizophrenic, and I low-key had a terrible childhood growing up. It wasn't, I don't know how to, it was terrible. Looking back on it, it's terrible. But when I found out my mom had schizophrenia, and I began to like Google and all that to figure out what exactly is schizophrenia, I wanted to figure out how to help her at a young age, but that was impossible. So I feel like by her being diagnosed as schizophrenic and me dealing with unresolved issues when I was in high school and college and as a young adult, and then I started going to therapy, that's when I started getting interested into mental health. And I realized, I went down a whole rabbit hole, and I realized how the impact of mental health is not necessarily good. How am I trying to put this? Mental health can use a lot of work within home, within the familial home, within work dynamics and generational curses, all of that. Mental health really could be a lot better, as well as emotional health. And once we take care of our mental well-being as well as our emotional well-being, I believe, and the spiritual as well, the physical will also follow along suit along those three major keys of mental, emotional, and spiritual. And I feel like the world should just focus on creating a better mental health environment for others as well that need the help, and it could just be a better world overall. I'm one of those people, a fix-it person, but I can't fix everybody. So fixing myself will help somebody else and be inspiring to others, and then that could create a community of fixation and bettering and just healing overall. The overall goal is to heal. So once I realized how bad of the state the mental health of either a community or just people all in general, I got into wanting to heal, and that's what I really want to do, heal. How have you accepted your past experiences? Accepting my past experiences it's been a journey. And when I say it's been a journey, it's something that I'm still trying to, I guess, figure out. Sometimes I'll guilt trip myself into thinking that I should have known how to do this at a younger age. I'm only 32, but I should have learned how to do this at a younger age. I should have had way more confidence at a younger age. But yet, at the end of the day, I wasn't raised in an environment to where I would say my confidence was boosted on a daily basis by a parental figure or a guardian. That wasn't a thing. It wasn't my confidence wasn't diminished, but it also wasn't being watered to help me become this confident individual. It wasn't to the point to where it wasn't to where I knew who I was at a young age and I was very confident and I could take over the world. No, I had to instill that confidence within myself. So that's one thing I do guilt trip about a lot. I guilt trip about the fact that I was illiterate to a lot of things: emotional, mental, financial, spiritual. So I can't help that I didn't know what I didn't know at a younger age. And once I sit back and realize that, I'm more than capable of knowing it now, and I take full accountability of what I didn't know then. And if I hurt others along the way, I take accountability of that. And I have no shame in the past anymore, because if somebody tries to shame me for my past, it doesn't matter, because whoever dealt with me back then, you don't know me now. So I can own up to my past experiences because it made me who I am today. It made me better, it made me smarter, it made me stronger. And at the end of the day, these past experiences I went through, so my girls won't have to go through that. Somebody had to go through it. I'm trying to break generational curses. So by me doing that, I'm actually saving the next generation. I think overall, I'm to the point to where I'm okay with taking the beating because I've been doing it all my life, technically, since I was little. I'm a Scorpio rising, so my whole life has been always about rebirth and transformation, if you into astrology. But I'm okay with it as long as I feel like my kids don't have the same challenges that I had. I know it's inevitable because they have their own challenges to experience, but I want them to have a very close familial connection with their family. And I feel as if since I'm the black sheep of the family, I'm the blueprint for everything to start over and to just do it right or do it healthy. I'm gonna say do it healthy. So yeah. That's a wrap for today's Q&A questions. I enjoyed answering your questions so much, and I look forward to hopefully doing this again. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and also don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. Like I said, this is so much fun, and I might just do a part 2, so see you soon. Bye. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Jennifer, and today I will be diving into the most answered questions. Fairly blame. Ew.